returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Couldn't find a way to create that open field as he stopped at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense will take the field first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing I love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Just a little off. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all of the season. They know what's riding on them.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Just keep slinging it. Finds his tight end. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll go up top on second and short. Quickly complete. That's a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The returner will field it and bring it back. The Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Shakes off the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This crowd sweating the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Leaves it with the back. Runs into a wall. They'll give it one out to the 8. This crowd on him, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Off the play fake. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch near the 50. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Very little will make a crowd move to win like a punt return, and he rumbled to their feet on that one. The give to the tailback. Brings a tackle, and he's got room. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. And the Gators are in the hurry out.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Snags it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the one. Barrels ahead.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they get running free inside the 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk away, and it's right back out. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. To the air, it's Knox. The short hands, it's Phelps. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big burst from the line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Motion from the back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts. Small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
Go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short hand by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Wants to throw on third down. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
wide open downfield. How about to send this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
He'll try the left side. Hard running there. Now a little space. Really good job by everybody there. First down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback making checks. Grab behind the line. It's John. They'll spot the ball for 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Never run out. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Knox. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding. Just kind of jump on it and make sure you get possession.
The roar on the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. And the ball's free in the end zone. And they grab it in the end zone. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up with a free kick in their own 20. He's in open space downfield.
Returner is tackled down at the 30.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense look.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Gators head quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Quickly, tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Try to get it to the edge. Fighting off the defender.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Huge jump as he gets all the way down to the 11. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Football with the run. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better towards the end of the scrimmage.
The 18 unit on the field. Extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go to the ground.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job of gang tackling to stop this guy.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
The screen, he can go. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play to get inside the red zone. They are set up at the 17.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. The RPO, fire complete to the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Gonna look downfield again. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Using his legs, it's Peterson. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To throw, it's Knox. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback just left, missed it, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's got room. Powers through. They'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating. You're defense, and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the air on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got him right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the throw. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use the score to cut into this lead. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Bradford. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it out at 39. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Swings it out to the flat. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those jumping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will try to kick this one in to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are. Real cause for the win. Be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Knox. Quick strike complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Bringing the heat. Caught close to the marker. It's Phelps. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. This offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Stoneberger. And a good job on coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Might be calling a hot route.
Second down.
Toss sweep to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give on the inside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Stoneberger. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Stoneberger. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Grabbed in the middle. It's John. Drag down Liddell and move the sticks for a first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Makes a man miss. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and they can pick up a first without scoring. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the happy kind, just the good kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Be a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks the tackle. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Knox. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. physical attack from the gun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Finding open areas. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off and it shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster outline. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to sneak it. The sneak scores it. With that lead, nice and comfortable in there, cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 23 to Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To the air, it's Peters. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for offense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down. Again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's Stoneburner. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this getting back there. He'll lose a couple. And on first down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a more and more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Here comes the option. He breaks a tackle. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great role.
Rush is on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels are rolling down the field. That's caught. It's Nugget. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw, it's Peters. Under fire. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple inches short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. It is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bradford. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Running the read option to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Gives it on the option. Got room at the 35. Just through behind his pad. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Just complete and utter dominance, and this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat phase, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.